Oh, what are we doing? We're in the shop today. And I need to show you how to measure out these struts because I'm fixing to put the front struts together and they'll be going on Maverick, but I want to show you how to measure and what they look like. So I've already locked these in using this spinner, these little spanner inches. But the measurement you're taking is from the bottom of your spring seat to the center of the hole for your bolt there. And you take that measurement. Dobinsons says for a full 3-inch lift on this one to go to 226 millimeters, which would translate to 8.9 inches. Let me get set here. I'll say we're pretty close there. So once you do that, the spring seat is going to move separately, but these lock together. So I tighten this one into this one while holding it still, tighten this locking nut to where these don't adjust or spin. Once the spring is on here, it's really not going anywhere, but this gives you the ability to change that up over time and adjust it if you needed to get a less of a lift or whatever you want it to do. You've got the ability to change that with these. So I'm gonna show you how we put these together at this point using my new wall-mounted spring compressor. So let's do that. Right, so first thing I'm doing is making sure that I have this spring set the way I want it. Hopefully I do. Loosen this up just a hair. Make sure that it's as straight up and down as I can get it. That it's set where I want it. So then I can begin to compress this spring. So all we're doing is just taking the length of that spring, making it smaller. Let's see. That's only 4 days. See how we're doing here. So, the question is, will that go together as it needs to? So we get my other parts and see how it goes. Not quite going to be there. We might. We might just be there. If we are, it's going to be close. Wow, that should be enough to set it. If we're in there completely right. All right, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna tighten this top spring or top nut down. I think Dobinson says about 5 or 6 threads showing. I'll have to double check on exactly what they say to show, but I'm gonna also go ahead and adjust this top cap to where I know when I put it in there, I'm not gonna have to try to spin it. So I'm gonna go and make some adjustments here. Probably have to spin it. That I believe should give me my coverage that I'm after. Then I'll tighten this down, and once I've done that, I can show you what the I'll show you what the finished product looks like. But so far, I really like this thing. This is way easier than the hand, or not the hand crank, or the ones that I run down using an impact. Way safer too. I don't feel like this spring is going anywhere, so I feel a lot safer using this than the other. So far, even though this thing was $700, so far it seems to be well worth it for my uses because I got so many of these coming through. So I've got a couple more lined up coming as soon as we get done with this one. So trying to get this one done so we can get it out to Mr. Steve so we can get it delivered. Or actually, he's going to come down and get this one when we're finished. So had a delay on the front and rear bumpers. Hoping that they're coming soon, but what can you do? I can't force the shipments. The thing with Dobinsons is they are an Australian company, so all of the stuff is manufactured in Australia and then shipped over here. So I can't make it come into Florida any faster. So hopefully we can get that done. But let me get this thing together and show you what we're looking like, what kind of look we're gonna have under Maverick when we're done. All right, so that's what it looks like. So out with the old and with the new. I think this is gonna look great in there. So I'm actually fixing to disassemble this one and put a different top hat on it. This wasn't the Dobinsons one, so I gotta make sure that I got the right one on there. But anyway, be looking good. I gotta do a little bit more rust treatment on the underside of this one coming towards the front. We got a lot to go though, so I'm fixing to hop to it, get off the YouTubes and get to work. I'll give y'all an update on the next thing. I'll probably film putting the sliders on. They're white knuckle off roads. I'll probably film the roof rack from JCR Off-Road, and I know I will film putting this snorkel on. Just trying to save time, so I'm not gonna film just every little tidbit of everything. The ARB underbody armor, probably won't film that. I'll just give you a look at it when it's done. I've already shown you how to take off a front bumper. Not going to show you that. I may film showing the back bumper coming off, and then also the putting the slide outs in the rear from Dobinsons. So anyway, I got to get to work. Hopefully, if any of you are using the portable strut compressors, then you will or spring compressors, you'll consider going to the wall mount. A lot safer unit if you're doing this very often at all. I'm gonna do a few more sets and then I'll do a review on just that brand, how it's holding up and whatnot after it does a few sets, and we'll go from there. So as always, if you liked this video, make sure that you click that like button, subscribe, share, all that good stuff, and we'll catch you next time.